at 4. It's a chilly Tuesday afternoon across southern Colorado, and it's time to check back in with meteorologist Alan Rose, who's on his latest adventure today. He joins us live from Canyon City with all the ghostly details. And Alan, we hope it didn't scare you too much.
Well, Allison, I admit that I'm a bit of a scaredy cat, and during the tour I did get a bit jumpy, especially with that archive room, one of the most haunted rooms here at the Prison Museum. And right now we are down on the lower level in the Prison Museum. This was one spooky experience. Check it out.
This week, our adventures take us to Canyon City to check out the Colorado Prison Museum. Located next to the Colorado Territorial Correctional Facility, I quickly learned that these two have a lot more in common than just a shared wall. The museum itself operated as a women's prison between 1935 and 1968. Filled with artifacts and stories, we learn about some of the prison's most notorious inmates. One of those inmates, Shorty, was sentenced to death by Colorado's last legal hanging. We're also told about the Great Prison Riot of 1929 that left 13 dead. The National Guard was called in for what remains one of the deadliest prison riots in our country's history.
Now that we've taken the prison tour, it's time for the paranormal experience to begin.
I see it go. Yeah.
In the fall, the Prison Museum offers a Gold Rush Ghost Encounters tour on Halloween night. It also offers private paranormal events throughout the year for experienced ghost hunters. As we enter the archives room, there's a sense that you're not alone. Maureen Sheridan, chairperson of the Prison Museum Board and a paranormal investigator, tells us why.
You've got clothing and paintings and a lot of personal property in this room that belong to them. So I think there's a lot of connection to that stuff.
Maureen has been part of the museum's paranormal experience for 10 years. Tells me that the spirits here are mostly playful, but also a little mischievous.
The more energy you have, the more fun you have, you're laughing, you're enjoying yourself, the more they come out. So they actually really like the interaction.
Maureen explains that during the paranormal tours, guests will be shown tools that are used to interact with the spirits. One of her favorites, a motion sensor toy they call the Bumblebee.
We'll leave it out there and ask things to turn it on. And what we're looking for is the response when we ask it. Put the Bumblebee down. Can you turn it on for us, please? Not that it just randomly goes off.
Sleepy time.
Thank you.
Before leaving, we make one more stop on the grounds of the Prison Museum.
This gas chamber here at the Prison Museum was responsible for 8 executions and is also considered an active area of paranormal activity.
Fun and bone-chilling. My interests are highly piqued after spending a small amount of time at the museum, and I'll definitely be back.
And I'm back here live in the archives room, which is home to more than a few ghosts, they tell us. The Prison Museum does offer tickets for their tours and paranormal experience. And again, you can get that information at prisonmuseum.org. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Meteorologist Alan Rose, News 5.